Hello everyone, I am Game Walkthroughs 22 and we are now going to be looking at the brand new Jakks Pacific the new Jakks Pacific Collector's Edition Modern Sonic. So, trying to get him to stand up. So I would show the box, but I mean it's very big. I don't think I'd be able to fit it in the shot. It's so big. I mean, oh my god. I guess you can kind of see it. So we'll just quickly look at the box. The box is huge. I mean, like, look at how big this is. I'll just show you quickly compared to the figure. I mean, it's huge. I'll just show you. This opens up, and then this is where the figure would have been. It's got some nice detail. I think the box looks pretty nice. I just wish it wasn't so big. Just turning it over. There's one of the poses for Sonic, and then all the accessories he comes with. He's got 13 points of articulation, and then the other side. And this pose reminds me of the Super Poser, which is pretty cool. And yeah, nothing really else. All right, so looking at the figure, I mean, he looks... Hold on a sec. Trying to zoom in. Oh wait. No, it's... Hold on, guys. There we go. I'm using my phone, so please excuse me. So looking at the figure, I mean, he looks pretty nice. Pretty much looks like modern Sonic. Looks like he jumped out of one of the newer games. Paint job is pretty good. I'm not seeing any like missed paint or anything, or any like overflow of paint. You can see the top here. I know it's kind of hard to see because my lighting sucks. There's like these creases in the top of his head. You can see that he wasn't put together properly, or he was like put together very sloppily, very sloppy, put together, or just a sloppy job, putting him together. So I mean, it doesn't look very good. This figure is supposed to be high quality, but there's some things that take away from that. But overall, paint job and sculpt is not... Alright, so articulation. So articulation is, his head can go 360 degrees. And his arms can go out to the sides. And I apologize about that noise you're hearing in the background. And then we have, yeah, he's got, his elbows can bend, but they're very stiff. I wish they were not as hard to move. And then his hands can turn 360 degrees. And his legs, so they go out about this much, and then they go back about that much. So it's decent. It's a decent range. And then, yeah, he's got knee articulation, but it's very stiff, very stiff. I'm always worried I'm gonna break this figure because just, man, the knees and elbow joints needed to be looser, just really tight. I'm trying so hard to get this knee to move. Actually, I think, oh my bad. I have to switch this around. Yeah, always be careful of which way the knee is facing, because it'll indicate whether you can either move it forward or move it backward. So let me see. Should be able to get it now. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so his knee can bend, and then his feet can twist. So I'd say he's got pretty good articulation. 13 points of articulation is pretty good. Yeah, articulation is good. Now, as for accessories, so he comes with, you probably can already see it, He comes with a stand, which is pretty nice. It's from Sonic Colors. It's pretty nicely detailed. Oh, there's like a holographic effect in the star, which is pretty nice. It has like, you like scratch it, you hear this like squeaking noise, which is cool. And then the back, it's really hard to show this. You can see the back, also like holographic, and there's really nothing on the back, or the I don't know, the backdrop, or whatever you would call this. The back of the stand is just blank. There's nothing special. He also comes with a few different pairs of hands. He comes with, actually, go over the pairs of eyes first. He comes with 3 pairs of eyes. So he's got the eyes that he has on right now. He also has these like half open eyes. I don't know what to call these. And then he also has the dreaded classic Sonic looking eyes, which they really should have picked a different pair of eyes, because these do not work for modern Sonic. This really reminds me of classic Sonic. I don't know why they include these. I don't know why they didn't bother to change them, but yeah, just these eyes suck. And then also he comes with a couple different pairs of hands. So he's got an open hand. He's got one with a pointing finger, which is nice. Reminds me more of classic Sonic, but I mean, it works for modern. This works for modern Sonic as well. And then he also comes with a pair of grabbing or holding hands. And then he comes with also he's got the fist that he has on. And then he's got 3 different pairs of muzzles. You can see that one he's got on is like his cheese, it's like his shit-eating grin, or you know, just him smiling, showing his teeth. And then he also he's got one with just a regular smile, and then he's also got one that's frowning. And then the last 2 accessories, he comes with a Chaos Emerald, which is nice. It's the same size as the one that comes with the 4-inch figures, so unfortunately it's nothing special, but it's nice that he has a Chaos Emerald. And then there's a stand for the Chaos Emerald. And then finally he comes with a Wisp, which is nice. And the stand can be used to hold the Chaos Emerald or the Wisp, so that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm not going to show you guys how to swap out the hands, but I'll show you guys quickly how to swap out the eyes and the mouth. So first you want to do is you want to pop out the mouth and take off the eyes, and oh my god, that's what he looks like with no makeup on. Oh my god, it's so creepy! So go with these eyes, the half open eyes. And then the the mouth we'll go with the frown. I think that goes with the half open eyes pretty good. And this particular face right here reminds me of Sonic Generations. I know there's one cutscene where a modern Sonic rescues one of the characters. I can't remember who it is, and then they tell him something, and then his reaction is he puts his hand over his head, and then he shakes his head like this. That's what that reminds me of. Also reminds me of the smaller shrugging Sonic. So yeah, there he is with that face on. I like that face. I do prefer the one that I previously had on, but this one is not bad. Also, I forgot to mention that he's got treads on the bottom of his shoes, which is nice, and then there's the holes for putting him on his stand. I'll show you guys real quick what he looks like on his stand. Alright, real quick, here's what he looks like with the crappy eyes, the classic Sonic eyes. Just looks so weird. Like, it just doesn't fit modern Sonic. You never see modern Sonic making a face like this. I don't think you ever see modern Sonic like with his eyes completely closed. So it just looks really weird. This definitely belonged on classic Sonic. Jakks Pacific really should have changed this and given us like eyes that were like looking like either like to the left or right. So just wanted to point that out. Alright, so that's what he looks like on the stand. So he looks pretty good. The stand is definitely the best way to get him standing, because without it, he's a little bit tricky to stand. Also, when I was trying to put him on this stand, the backdrop piece fell off, so just be mindful about that. But yeah, he looks decent. I think he displays pretty well on the stand. Alright, so here he is compared to the 4-inch Jakks Sonic. I was going to show you guys some poses, different poses you could put him in, but I don't want this video to be too long, so... but yeah, there he is compared to the 4-inch one, so... The 6-inch Sonic is much better. The 4-inch one is very difficult to stand up. This pose I have him in is basically the only way you can get him standing. These figures really needed stands, so... There's that comparison. Then here he is next to the 5-inch 2011 Jazzwares figure. And it looks decent. Obviously the 6-inch Sonic is bigger than the 5-inch one, but I think they look good together. Then we have the Superposer. And this comparison is being made specifically because, like I said, one of the poses on the box reminds me of the Superposer, and also because my one friend KGR, I guess shout out to him. He wanted to do a comparison with the Superposer for his review, but he doesn't have any of them, and so I'm just doing a comparison. I don't have any of them besides Sonic and Shadow. I do have like some Sonic variants and some Shadow variants, but I don't have like Tails or Knuckles or Silver, so unfortunately I couldn't compare them. But I mean, I think they look decent next to each other. Obviously the new Jakks one looks a lot better, but yeah, so there's those two together. Then here's the Nendoroid standing next to the collector figure. And finally, the best comparison, here is the TOMY Classic Sonic standing next to the new modern Sonic. And I say these two scale probably the best. I know that Classic Sonic looks taller than modern Sonic. It's only because, like, I can't really get modern Sonic like standing up that well because his legs are kind of loose. But as you'll see, probably hard to see, but the Classic Sonic is a bit shorter than the modern Sonic, but I think overall it looks good. I don't have the Jakks Classic Sonic, but I think these two scale better than the Jakks one does, because I know that the Jakks one looks like bigger than the modern Sonic. But yeah, I say these two definitely scale the best out of all the ones that I compared him to. Alright, pros and cons. Before I quickly do that, show you guys comparison with the green Chaos Emerald with the blue one. They're the exact same size. I like the blue one better because I think it looks nicer. So there's that comparison, and I'll show you guys real quick. The Chaos Emerald on the stand and then the Wisp on the stand. So here is the Chaos Emerald and the Wisp. Alright, so yeah, pros and cons. Alright, so pros, he's got a good paint job, good sculpt, he's got good articulation, you know, you can put him in some nice poses. I wish I could show you guys, but again, I don't want this video to be too long, so maybe I'll make a separate video showing like some different poses you can have him in. And you know, it comes with a good amount of accessories, and he scales well to the TOMY Classic Sonic which is good. And you know, he displays on his stand pretty well, and I think this figure would be good for stop motion. Alright, cons. I have a few complaints. So first thing is the elbow and knee joints I already mentioned. They're really tight. So if you want to loosen them up, my recommendation is to use a hair dryer and just blow it on the elbow and knee joints to try to loosen them up. I know there's probably other ways to loosen them up, but that's probably the one that I'm the most familiar with. And then also, I didn't show you guys the hands being changed out, but the hands are a pain in the ass to get off and then put back on, just because you really have to give them, you have to like put some force to get them off and put them back on, but don't put too much force or else he could break. And I wish he came with like one more pair of hands, and I wish that he didn't come with the classic Sonic looking face. I wish the eyes, wish they would have chose a different pair of eyes. They could have given him like one more mouth. And also, where's the ring? He doesn't come with the ring. The Nendoroid comes with one, and also the TOMY one does, and also the Jakks Classic Sonic does. But that ring is actually stuck in his hand. He can't remove the ring. But yeah, he should came with a ring. The hell, Jakks. And then, oh, and also, yeah, I wish that the head was put together a little bit better. You can see like how it's put together. It doesn't look that great. I wish he felt more higher quality. He doesn't feel as good as the TOMY figure, but he's decent for what he is. And then my biggest complaint is probably he's got pretty difficult time standing up. Actually, I just got him to stand up now, but he will fall over mainly because his legs are loose. They're floppy. You can see that. So it is gonna take some time to get him to stand up. My recommendation is just to like play around with him and see like which positions are like the best to get him standing. You can see I have like him like leaning over, because if I just have him like looking up, then he just falls over. So standing him up is a little bit of a pain, but other than that, there's not really any other cons I can think of. So overall, what are my thoughts on this figure? So this figure is, I like it, and at the same time I don't like it. So I already mentioned that, you know, he's got good articulation. You can put him in some different poses, which is nice. The accessories he comes with are decent. I wish he would have came with, you know, a few more hands and mouths and eyes, and I wish he could actually store the accessories in his stand like he could with the TOMY figure. And he's a little bit difficult to stand up, and you know, the way he was put together could have been better, because you can see the seams on the top of his head. And I wish it was easier to move his leg and his elbow and knee joints, and I wish he came with a ring. and I wish it was easier to change out the hands. But other than that, I mean, it's decent. I'm not gonna say it's good or bad. It's decent. It's better than I thought it would be. It's nice because we now have like a good modern Sonic, because ever since the TOMY one came out, we've been waiting for a modern Sonic, and then we never got one. And finally, 4 years later, Jakks Pacific gave us one, and this will probably be the best modern Sonic that exists. I don't think like Figma or SH Figure Arts is gonna tackle Sonic. I wish they would, but I think this will probably be the best modern Sonic you could buy. I got this guy from Entertainment Earth. He's $50, so he's the price is too expensive. I don't think he's worth 50. Whereas this guy, this guy, he was 30. Also, I know that the Jakks Classic Sonic is also 50, which I think is too much. But yeah, my recommendation is if you want to pick this figure up, I'd say wait for a price drop. Wait until he goes down to maybe 30, maybe even like 25. Because right now, Target currently has the Jakks Classic Sonic for I think like $23, which is a really good deal. I'm gonna get the classic Jakks Sonic in the future, so the best place to order him. So if you really want to pick him up, I'd say get him on Entertainment Earth. I'll have a link in the description so you can order him. And also, Target has him on their website as well. He's currently out of stock, but I think there might still be a way for you to ship him. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so I mean, I'd say like if you really want this figure, I'd say pick him up because he's not bad. I wish he wasn't $50. That's one of the biggest complaints I have with this figure, besides him having a hard time standing up and the fact that his joints are really tight. I wish he wasn't $50. I'll have the links in the description if you want to order this. If you want to pick him up, then I'd recommend it. But if you don't want to pick him up, or if you kind of want him, then I'd recommend waiting for a price drop because he's definitely not worth $50. And that is really about it. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And be sure to check out my social media. The links will be in the description. And yeah, so we finally have a good modern Sonic figure ever since TOMY released theirs. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.